Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Pouring Takes with Charlie and Rhea. Today is a very special episode. It is Just Us Girls. Rhea, tell us what's going on.
That is right. We are back with Just Us Girls because one episode wasn't enough. We're giving you two because that's what us girls do. Hey, I rhymed and I didn't even mean to.
We always exceed expectations.
We do. High achieving women, right?
I love that.
Yes.
Yap for the best.
That's right. So I'm here with Connie, Christine, and K-Shock, and today we're doing NFL talk because we are all a bunch of football girlies, aren't we?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes.
I'm talking big time fans, fantasy football, pick'em, and eliminator. We do it all because, again, hyper overachieving women. All right. You guys, introduce yourselves. K-Shock, I'm going to start with you. Tell them a little bit about you and what team you support and why you support them.
All right. Well, I am K-Shock, and I support the Green Bay Packers, which,
Gross.
as a North Texas girly, is so cringe. I know, but I love it. I love the Packers. I've been a lifelong fan. Why am I a Packers fan?
Why are you a Packers
Born and
fan?
raised in Texas. How did we get here? Well,
Big Favre fan?
when I was
You like him in those Wranglers?
First of all, yes. Not the reason why I'm a fan. But when I was a youngin', a small girl, I used to wear my dad's high school football jersey to wear as pajamas. And
Not
That's
Tom
adorable.
Shock's pajamas.
Shock, shout out. And it was green. It was a green jersey. Thought it was Brett Favre's jersey. Went with it. Always a fan.
Nice.
Stuck
So
with
you got
it.
the nostalgia vibe.
Sure. Yeah. Just it sort of stuck. Nobody changed my mind. I'm here for it.
Good deal. Good
All right.
deal. Stick to your guns. Now you can
Christine.
argue with everybody in town.
And I look great in green. So
You do.
Thank
Green
you.
really pops,
Yeah.
especially with your light brown eyes.
God bless.
What about you, Christine?
Okay, so don't get mad, I'm a Washington Commanders fan. I'm from DC originally. We've been on a roll, a hiatus. Last season was great, but admittedly being from there, grew up a fan. So big,
See, that
big,
makes
big
sense.
DC. I'm a big DC fan across the sports franchise.
Raise your hand if you've been what is it?
Personally,
Personally
Objectified.
objectified by the Washington.
Victimized.
Oh, victimized.
Victimized.
That was my
Raise
fault.
your
I said
hand if you've
objectified.
been personally victimized by the Washington Commanders Stadium.
By the stadium?
Do you have you seen that shit fall apart?
Yeah,
it is
but
awful.
I have not been personally victimized by the stadium. I've never been in this stadium.
But have you been objectified by it?
Have you been objectified?
Victimized.
yes.
Did you catch a cat
to
call
Connie's
from
credit,
a stadium?
I said objectified so confidently. Like I was like objectified. And I was like, it's wrong. It's so wrong.
As a
Not
football fan,
Oh,
I've
no.
been victimized because I've seen that thing fall apart on live TV and it
This
scares me.
episode
I've
is
been a-
kicking off well.
This episode is brought to you by our third bottle of wine here at Water's Edge Winery.
That's
Yeah,
the
that's
truth.
the thing. I was like, this, you feel it more. Yes, that's accurate. What we make up for in national landmarks, we lack in sports infrastructure. Across the board.
National landmarks.
We lack in infrastructure. Not great.
That's
not great.
hilarious. I
Yeah,
kind of like
they
that.
all. It's true though. All the stadiums except for like two are. Well, okay, now three garbage.
Garbage.
Garbage. Yeah.
Damn.
I want to know the three, but first we have to get to Connie, I think.
Soccer Commander Stadium.
Yeah, no, all good over here. So I am Connie. I am actually the marketing and event specialist here at Water's Edge Winery. And I'm a Cowboys fan. I was born in New York, and my whole family is from up there. And so some of them are Jets fans, some of them are Giants fan. But my dad moved to the U.S. when he was 7. Cowboys were America's team. They were actually doing good things. And so he raised me as a Cowboys fan. He's a Jets fan. And then when we happened to move to Dallas, it worked out very well because I already liked the team and the fan base. And we were still not doing great at that point, but here we are.
Still
But
not doing great.
Yeah,
It's
no,
been a
it's
long
okay.
30 years.
Not much has changed.
Not much has changed. But you know what's worse? He's a Jets fan, and I could have ended up there.
Hey, go Aaron Rodgers.
Touche.
I was gonna say,
Ugh.
growing up in New York, how do people differentiate between being a Jets fan and a Giants fan? And I know it could be a Burrows thing, geographic thing, but like from your point of view? Like, how do you get put in that bucket?
Yeah, a
Right.
lot of it is geography and where you are in the city, whether you're on Long Island, whether you're in the city, where you're up in the Bronx, no matter what. We just kind of ignore the Bills up in the upstate New York. In
Yeah, nobody
Canada,
cares, Josh Allen.
the Canada
Oh.
part of the New York Northeast, but it really depends on a lot about that, and also where your family's from and who raised you, and it's just kind of the team just passed down generations and generations
Where
of
did you live?
loyalty. I was born in Queens,
Oh,
so
we're in Queens.
Love that.
Little Neck, and then I was living in Jersey for a while, and then I moved to Texas. So
I have family in Queens, which is why I was
oh my
curious.
god, I love that.
Yeah,
I
South
was
Jamaica,
gonna
South
say-
Jamaica.
You and I have similar lineages because when my dad immigrated, he also immigrated to New York, to Queens specifically,
Yeah.
and was also a Cowboys fan
Wait,
from
but
the
also
jump.
3
And-
times. My dad, when he immigrated to the U.S., immigrated to, well, first the Bronx and then Queens.
And then my mom went to Jamaica High School.
Yep, and
Yep.
then, so all my family, I would grow up going to South Jamaica.
So,
So
is this
we're-
now a New York talk or?
Yeah, not that I've, not
became
that
a
I've
New
heard.
York
Not that I've
So
podcast.
heard.
really
essentially, I
fast.
think our dads were friends at one point or another.
Probably everybody knows my dad, so there's that.
Everybody wants to know Tom Shaw.
I will say.
I do.
No, no. For
Uh,
after the podcast, her father's incredible. It's my dream to beat him.
Not
Yes,
an
agreed.
immigrant. Not an immigrant, though. So full disclosure.
So we'll go Tom Shock, then Ellie, and we're gonna be good.
No.
Tom Shock, Ellie, everybody else.
Agreed. Tom Shock, get at me.
Hope
Add me
you're
at
watching-
Pouring Takes. Let's get on the show.
We love your
Alright.
daughter.
Hope you're watching this podcast, Dad.
We are your daughter's groupies. It's fine.
Yeah, so similar story as you. Dad immigrated, lived in New York, did not become a Bills, Giants, or Jets fan, became a Cowboys fan, moved to New York. Moved to Dallas maybe 6 or 7 weeks before I was even born, but was already a Cowboys fan, and the rest is history. 90s babies.
Hey.
So this is going to be really interesting. 2 Cowboys fans, a Packers fan, and a Commanders fan.
I'll walk into a bar.
All NFC
I'll walk into a winery.
winery.
Yeah.
Shout out Winer's Edge Winery and Bistro. Today has been a really fun day so far. But yeah, I think like this is going to be an interesting perspective. We're going to talk about how we see our teams performing this season. We're going to talk about who we think is going to do well in the playoffs and eventually end in the Super Bowl. And then we'll talk about all of the games we play outside of it because gambling, hello, so
Yeah.
fun.
The best part of sports.
The best part. Okay, so let's kick off here. Give me a quick season preview from what you already know for the Green Bay Packers.
Jordan Love.
Recently married.
It's all I have. That's mic drop, right?
Is he that good? Is he that good that he deserves a mic
think-
drop?
I think that we've talked about growing as a person, growing as a human being, and different conversations that we've had as friends. I think that Jordan Love is there now. He has grown as a human being. He has grown as an athlete. He's grown as a Green Bay Packer, and I will forever support him.
Is he in therapy or something?
He might be. Don't know. Recently married, throwing great yardage.
Hot people go to therapy.
Hot people.
Hot people do go to
People do
therapy.
go to
Man who goes to therapy, we can respect. Do I know if Jordan Love goes to therapy? No, but I will assume that he does.
Okay, this goes back to our earlier episode too. A man who likes swim sports and goes to therapy, people won't hate you.
Can't complain.
Can't complain.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 on an app.
Okay, let me ask you this. Jordan Love, key to your season, yes. One of the weaknesses of the Green Bay Packers has typically been their wide receivers. Y'all drafted a kiddo.
Kiddo.
Golden is his last name. I believe he played at UT. Yeah? I'm going to say he played at
Wow,
UT.
we're great at this podcast.
No, but I'm going to say, like, in the last 2 seasons, wide receivers have had a hard time
They
staying
have.
healthy for the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
How do you see that happening this season?
If I'm going to base it off of preseason, not well. But I don't like to follow preseason games because I feel like they're throwing pasta at the wall, seeing if it sticks. All right. Yes, you all have thrown pasta at a wall at some.
100% agree.
Totally.
How do you know if a noodle's cooked? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
yeah.
I make Romo try it first.
He eats it off.
How do you know if Romo doesn't like it?
That's true. Romo eats everything.
So I
Romo's a dog, ladies and gentlemen. I just want to point that out.
yes, not the real Romo, a dog Romo. But I don't typically follow preseason to answer your question, and so I don't really know how it's going to work out. I hope it's for the best. I hope that Jordan Love finally has a receiver, not just wide receiver, tight end, all right? Even a running back to give the ball to. I just want a winning season that we can get past the bye week.
Let me ask you this. You're probably in one of the tougher NFC divisions. You got the Vikings and the Lions.
Who would have thought?
What makes the Packers better than those people?
Oh, no.
Those Lions are tough, man.
Rawr.
The fans. The fans make them better.
Not the Lambeau Leap.
And I'll tell you why. As a part owner of the Green Bay Packers.
Everybody's a part owner of the Green Bay Packers.
Not everybody.
Not to flex, but to flex.
Not to flex. Not everybody's a part owner of the Green Bay Packers. It is a select few who own a certificate of stock, which I happen to do. So I am a part owner, and I will always sound their praises as much as I can.
Okay.
That's why they're better.
That's why they're
fans,
better.
The
They have
fans
you.
own the team, and they have.
They can
me.
hear you.
I hope so.
All right. I'm going to switch gears over here to Lady Commander.
Yeah, so, okay. Last season, Commanders did great. The best they've done it in quite some time. May I argue since the 90s. We had a couple times gone to close to-ish the playoffs or very beginning playoffs, but hadn't gone through. I think personally, what will help them continue doing really well next season, there's a new owner, which is great. New quarterback, Jane Daniels, which is great. The only thing that makes me a little nervous.
He's not new anymore. You can't say that.
Fair. Okay, so he's
Newish.
Rookie? Is that right?
Sophomore. He's
Sophomore. He's a
sophomore.
sophomore. You're right. Okay, so he's a sophomore.
He's-
Last season he was new, I guess.
He was a little baby. Now he's
little-
just a baby.
Just a little
Kindergarten,
baby.
though.
Yeah.
A
She has,
little 24-year-old baby.
she has a British accent after a bottle of wine.
Oh, no. It's actually an inside joke between me and my sister. There's little baby and then there's baby.
Yeah. So I think
Joke for two.
yeah,
Sorry.
he's like I'm laughing.
We all laughed, though, so you got that.
It is true. So I do think that's good. The only thing that gets me nervous, Terry McLaurin, TBD whether he's traded or not. I think he's a great player. So that gets me a little concerned. I think my other thing I'll say is I think in order to do well the next season, also the defense has to also be as good as it was last season. 'Cause granted, with then not new quarterback and offense, it was good, but the defense helped a lot. Like when they were playing against the Eagles, they basically prevented a lot of touchdowns that coulda, shoulda, woulda happened. So for me, I see good things in the future, given that they did all the hard work and changes pre-last season, but there are some new trades that are making me a little concerned, I will say.
Okay. It's my turn to grill you now, right?
Yeah.
So we had playoff watch parties last season. And specifically when we watched the Commanders take on the Eagles.
Oh, that was rough.
Did you or did you not say every time that Jalen Hurts or Saquon Barkley had a big play or a scoring play, damn you, you beautiful man?
I did, and I stand by that.
Can't hate that. Can't hate
Cannot
that.
hate
I
them.
can't hate that. I have to say this. Even though I'm a fan of the Commanders, I'm also a fan of their faces and their bodies. Like, I'm not going to not like someone. Like, whatever. They're so attractive. They have pretty privilege. Of course I'm going to like them. That's crazy.
Jordan Love.
Pretty privilege. Yeah.
So let me ask you. Let me now ask you a serious question. NFC East. Some can argue it's a two-horse race between the Eagles and the Commanders. What's going to stop Jalen Daniels from having that sophomore slump that most amazing rookie quarterbacks have? Dak
Oof.
had it.
Yeah. We've had that before in DC.
RG3.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
Man, what a heartbreak that is.
God, they kept telling him not to tackle that way, and he kept doing it. That beautiful idiot. But good.
Texas. Shout out. Thank you, Baylor.
Okay, without getting too existential, I do think there has to be an element of player mentality where you have to do what the coach, like a quarterback coach, tells you. Because I know the RG3, that was a big thing. Like they were telling him to play a certain way, but he was like, well, I used to play this way in college. I'm going to keep recreating that. I think also, I don't know. I think in addition to him, though, I do think they have to be more creative with plays a little bit more to kind of like outsmart the Eagles. I know that's a very simplistic answer, but I think I think there has to be a level of creativity and almost thinking beyond what they're going to do. Because as great as a quarterback is, as great as a wide receiver running back is, like there has to be a little bit more. I think the Eagles are so good, you have to keep them on their toes more. So I think there have to be plays and strategic moves that'll surprise them. Because I hate to say it, but they're an amazing team. Like that's kind of why I think it has to be almost beyond the players. It has to be like the tactics and the strategy behind it.
Okay. Connie.
Hello.
Hello, my fellow Dallas Cowboys fan. I'm not going to say we had a rough season last year. I mean, Dak went down, but Cooper Rush was able to fill that void, win a couple games. So we weren't awful,
Yes.
but we weren't great.
I feel like I've been saying this on record. It just could have been better.
It could have
Yeah.
been better.
Mediocre is the word you guys are looking for.
Actually, touche.
I'm just going to take it.
The thing is, I wish I could
Take it from you
disagree
guys.
with you, but like we were saying earlier when we were talking like WNBA, when we were talking soccer, stats don't lie sometimes. So
Yeah.
we got to accept it for what it is and hopefully use it to empower us to become better so that the NFC East is not that two-horse race. It's actually a competitive division like you guys in the Packers
Like the North.
have. I know.
So, are you happy with the off-season moves that were made going
No.
No. Okay.
I don't know. I just feel like there could be a lot less mess if, and this will come back to our earlier. I feel like if women were running this company, this league, this division, all of that, there would be a lot less mess, a lot more strategic decisions made, a lot more thoughtful and intentional. Whether it's trades or picks or anything like that, that would help us not only think about what we think we need, but also plan that next year and 2 years in advance. Because, like, I think Charlie and I were talking about this when we first started. I feel like a lot of leagues don't give time for the rookies or the new drafts to warm up and acclimate for that team. They expect immediate results. And I mean, millennials, we expect that all. So how can we use that to fuel us going
Hey
forward?
now.
Okay, I'm gonna actually go the opposite with you, and I think this
Do
is
it, do
because
it.
I spend time with Charlie,
Yeah.
and I think it's ironic that you brought his name up. He's behind.
He's
you
drinking
somewhere.
behind you.
Yep. I actually think the Cowboys had a better offseason than expected.
I have to agree with you, and I hate that I'm agreeing with you. Continue.
That
What?
was so shocking. That was not.
Okay, Shock coming
I-
through with the name.
Shock with a shocking update.
I was impressed by the Cowboys
I
this
was
season.
too. I think getting
Mike McCarthy.
I think getting George Pickens here was huge. George Pickens did not reach his full potential in Pittsburgh. I agree. I think there was a lot of ego, a lot of extra business on the field, whatever you want to call it. But I think he's actually going to work here. People relate him a lot to Des Bryant, and we love Des. Des caught it, bitch.
Did not. He did not.
Oh, he definitely caught it.
Him and Whitney are up for Hall of Fame, right?
He is eligible for
There
Hall
we
of Fame.
go.
Yeah.
Okay.
He is
He
for
still didn't-
2026. He's eligible for Hall of
Yeah.
Fame.
He didn't catch it though.
He
But-
definitely caught it. Stop it. Stop it. We're
Did Calvin Johnson catch it?
always Calvin Johnson bats 1,000.
Right?
He's
he
the best.
caught it, but we didn't catch it. I don't understand what a football move is.
Mm.
Anyway,
Who's to say?
right? Somebody get Dean Blandino on the phone. That'd be
Deep-
nice.
Deep
Somebody
cut.
get Secaucus up in here.
He's on Cameo, so we could.
We totally could.
Wait,
we
next
should.
episode, we're like, hey, bud, turn around, you're on camera.
He
Right,
did
we'll
my
get him on
cousin-
Discord.
yeah.
I can get him on our mixer here. We'll have a whole video chat with him. It'll
He
be
did my
precious.
cousin's fantasy draft order last year through
Wait,
Cameo.
no!
Yeah.
Wait, that's such a brilliant
That's a
idea.
flex.
My gosh, wait,
That
this
is
is so
such
fun.
a
They got him
flex.
through Cameo. Yeah.
Noted.
And he
Ideas,
just,
guys.
he just called in and announced the draft order.
Yeah.
Yeah, he pre-recorded the draft order and talked a little bit of shit about people and just sent him the video, and that's how they did their draft.
Oh,
Oh, that's
Is
brilliant.
this an episode of The League?
oh man.
Yeah.
I
I
gotta
actually
do
really like
something.
that show. I think it's so dumb. I love it.
I love the league.
I love The League so much. I just rewatched it.
Those first few seasons are so funny.
It's so great.
Ridiculous.
I
And
just-
actually like an view into how you play fantasy football, but we'll get into that.
Yes, Nick Kroll is an amazing fantasy football participant.
Taco's the best. What are you
Taco
talking
is
about?
the
Taco is-
Came Newtown.
You guys
Oh.
ever look up Taco on YouTube?
Have
No.
the birthday song?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a pretty
Got
funny
some
dude.
homework to do.
I know.
Oh,
no, I
Don't worry.
I
We'll
know.
send it to you. Don't worry.
Okay.
Sorry.
So
Not to
George,
digress.
so Cowboys offseason, bringing in George Pickens, and I actually was a fan of the draft. As you know, we did the draft episode together, and I said I wanted big guys, and guess what? I got big.
You
guys.
got your big guys.
I
Hey
did.
now.
I did. Hey, the bigger the better.
Hey,
now.
you hear
More
that,
big plugs.
fellas?
Do we got a soundbite for that?
Not a size
not
queen.
yet. it'll be next
Next
episode.
time. Next time.
Oh goodness. Oh goodness. What
Lead
did I
with
just
that.
do? But yeah, I actually think despite everything that went wrong last season, the front office made an effort to kind of like fix those mistakes. However, as you saw in our last Pouring Takes episode, there was a lot of banter about what to do with Micah Parsons, Penn State alum.
Yes, we are.
Hey.
Yes. I still think that they're going to end up paying him whatever the hell he wants, given that this is the last year of his rookie contract. He can be RFA'd franchise next year. So essentially we have him for 2 years. So Jerry's not going to trade him. Unless Micah Parsons pulls some crazy publicity stunt that makes Mr. Jones really angry, he
Like
ain't
go
going
to
nowhere.
Cabo.
I don't even think if he went to Cabo, that would like make
would
Jerry
turn
Jones
him.
want to trade him.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, unless he actually did something to, like, ruin the Cowboys' name, which, by the way, really hard to do. Just
Yeah,
throw
not when you have a GM like that.
I do think the Micah Parsons thing is going to be sorted out by game one. Kind of like Dak and CD were literally signed hours before kickoff.
I have a conspiracy theory.
Yes, do the sound!
Oh.
I don't have it queued up. But
Wow.
yeah, I used to have a sound. But anyway, the conspiracy theory is that Jerry has already made it clear to Micah that he's going to sign him, and he needs Micah to make a stink so we can have some news headlines.
Yeah, I agree. It's a PR stunt. It's just to keep the Cowboys relevant in a space where they're not relevant anymore.
I think Micah's in on it.
I
I started out free Micah, but he's free.
He's totally free. I
Yeah,
would be
yeah.
there too. Like I 1000% agree. I think Jerry Jones knows how the PR world works, which is where I work. And you know, you're trying to rack up the numbers.
I feel you there, right? Because that's how we all met, right? In
Yes.
the marketing PR world.
Mm-hmm.
But also sad.
It's icky. It's
It's
so
sad.
icky.
Yeah.
It's pretty gross.
We have an ick. We
Another
have an
ick.
A
ick.
hard ick.
A hard ick.
But it also
Double
goes
hard.
back to our conversation about power straits. They're just kind of doing things out here.
Yes, power straits.
I don't know if we want to bring out power straits in the NFL. Pew, 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 pew.
It's a sword fight in the NFL, boy.
Always.
Jerry
always.
Jerry Jones is very calculated with how
Power straight.
he hashtag power straight move, yeah.
King of the power street.
With how I think he not only advertises his team, but all the negotiations go with it. And not to totally divert, but I think goes back into how you advertise the team. They have all these Netflix shows about the cheerleaders. It goes back into branding,
Mhm.
back into how you advertise. make
Shout
people
out
care.
Charlotte Jones for that.
Mhm.
Jerry Jones's daughter, Charlotte.
Is she the one who was in
She's
charge
the
of
one
it?
that is in charge of the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
I didn't know that.
She's
Yeah.
not on the show, right?
She's not on the show, but
Yeah.
she oversees the cheerleaders. She's
Just
been
wanna-
overseeing them for years. She does
Just wanna
marketing
Make that clear.
and philanthropy for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
That's
Is she
what
the one getting those
does.
girls paid, man?
I was to say
She
they're
does-
also finally getting
She
paid.
does the Salvation Army.
Very good point, 'cause they
She does.
all-
She does the Salvation Army game. I know that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's head of marketing as well.
That
so
that
that's-
makes sense because
That's why
I
the
just think
DCC fall under her. Woo. Too much wine.
They do fall under her, but she is not involved in the show. I do want to say
Yeah,
that.
she's
because
okay. I
when
didn't
I
know-
watched the show,
I didn't know that. I think for me, it goes into just, I feel like the mentality, it's a business at the end of the day. And so every move is going to be very much how do we increase brand sponsorship? How to increase viewership? How to increase brand loyalty?
America.
America. Yeah. So
Capitalism.
My favoritism.
Well,
And all of us stopped talking on the podcast.
I really thought one of you was going to elaborate. But anyway, all of that to say, I'm surprised. I have a better outlook on the Cowboys than I did when the season ended compared to now. That's what I'm going to say. I don't know if it's a 3-horse race in the NFC East right now, but I do know that they made moves to make some noise. However, I'm going to throw this in here just as a curveball. I'm still not over the fact that the Giants traded up to draft Jackson Dart. And Jackson Dart, after one preseason game, looks really good. And we should all be scared about the future of the New York Giants. Maybe not so much you. Maybe.
Never scared of the New York Giants. But
Also, quarterback name, Jackson Dart. What the
That's a
fuck?
great name.
Great name.
It's a good
Jax
quarterback.
Dart.
as somebody with a great last name, gotta say, Dart, up there.
Yeah.
Right.
Yours is better for sure.
Especially for
Thank you.
football, though, it does feel right.
Right, for a quarterback, Dart.
It's what you
Get
name him in a
real.
bad TV show, though.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question.
Go.
So this is for the Cowboys fans. Speaking of quarterbacks, what are your guys' thoughts on Dak Prescott?
Do you want to go first?
Ooh.
I'm like, where do I start?
To me, it's a
like-
rowdy
Ooh,
kind
what
of
thought?
yeah, spicy conversation.
He has a lame music taste.
Ooh, here.
You have to let that go. Drops in Jupiter is a great song.
No, not for a football player.
Train, drink.
Whoa. Whoa, do you not like Train?
Not for my leader quarterback.
I don't hate it. I don't hate it.
Wow.
You're not leading a charge of soldiers into the battlefield to fucking train. What are we
Somebody-
talking about here?
Somebody who understands harmonies. Wow.
Speaking
Wow.
of trains, I feel like this conversation got derailed really quickly.
Yeah, it might
did.
be. That's on
But
me.
I want to be more specific about what you think about Dak Prescott. So I want to know about the engagement ring. I want to know about his golf attire. I want to know about his tunnel fit.
Not K-Shock asking the hard-hitting questions.
That's right,
Please
man.
That is
be-
my job.
How you
Please-
present
oh,
yourself is very
taking over.
important.
Yeah,
Taking
sports
over,
journalist.
I would like to be specific on how you guys answer about your Dak questions.
Okay, so I feel like this happens with a lot of Cowboys players. They come in real hot. They do a lot of really good work. Like Dak's rookie year was super fun, right? However, then something just happens and it goes downhill, and then someone gets injured and keeps going. And then people are like, well, you got to stack the defense around him. You got to stack the O-line around him. You got to give him wide receiver.
Everybody else's fault.
Everyone's saying the same thing over and over again. So I'm going to twist this a little bit, look at it from a side of optimism, and hopefully that this new coach coming in is maybe going to take some of those experience and those lessons that he's learned just from being around the team and using them to pivot a little bit in the way that they go about their offense this upcoming season.
So I'm nervous. Dak Prescott makes me nervous, just like most men over 6 feet tall. Make me hella
on,
nervous.
Hold on.
You like
Can
them
we-
big boys.
Can we unpack later men under 6 feet for you?
Yeah,
We
will.
love short kings.
We will have that
We-
It's
conversation.
not much
love
unpacking
shrinking.
involved. They're already pocket sized.
Hey, we love short kings.
Okay.
We do.
Okay. So Dak Prescott is coming off of a hamstring tear. That is not an easy injury to come back from.
Oof.
Like literally, this was off of his leg.
Ma'am,
I don't even have big hamstrings.
it's
Don't
okay.
get me.
Just watch yourself around
Giving the
me.
people what they want.
You know what?
Hey.
We said spicy conversation. I just made it spicy. Anyway. Yeah, that's
I
not-
marked the thigh slap too. That's going to be good
Oh,
content.
Please
for
make
later.
that a soundbite next time.
Oh my gosh. So Dak coming off the hamstring injury makes me really nervous because one of the things that, is part of his game is his mobility. And when you don't have a fully functioning hamstring, that means you can't move around.
He's
One-
a runner.
He is a runner, maybe a track star. But
He's
anyway.
a runner. He's a track star.
But, the way that you combat that is by having a strong running game. And the Cowboys brought in a couple running backs to help Dak out. Javonte Williams, Miles Sanders, and Jaden Blue.
Oh, not Zeke.
Not Zeke. Zeke
Okay.
is not
Just-
on this team.
I just-
Zeke is not on
I
this
just
team.
wanted to.
It is not 2014.
I wanted to call that out. Thank you.
You're welcome. No. Zeke can go back to Cabo for all I care. Yeah. So I'm hoping with a stronger running game, and again bringing in George Pickens, having that bigger target, things are easier for him. But also, it's been 10 years. This is going to be Dak's 10th season. The man has only won 2 playoff games.
Is this 10th
10
season?
years.
10 years, guys.
Wait, I didn't realize it's been 10.
I know.
Do
His
Believe
rookie
me.
season was,
Do seasons add up to years?
Oh my gosh. I didn't
Yeah, he
realize.
debuted in
tell us, Karen.
2014. guys.
Jesus.
Please tell us.
I mean, it's a season every year. It's been 10 years.
Wait,
Can
so
you believe
one
it?
year
Was
per
he like
season.
24 or 23 when he started?
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't realize that. Okay.
So, and now he's a father of 2, engaged
Ah.
to.
Such a cute engagement, I have to
I
say.
know.
Sorry.
This
Sorry,
is not.
it's so
this
cute.
is.
It was really
Oh,
cute.
guys, guys,
I
like,
know.
no, like I should not be the person talking about Dak Prescott's relationships, but like I follow his ex-girlfriend on Instagram because I'm obsessed with her. Natalie is a mechanical engineer. How could you not follow her? She's beautiful, blonde. She travels the world.
Support.
But it didn't work out. And then he's gonna marry Sarah, who works in spirits and wine, which is not a bad thing. Clearly, we love wine.
We love wine.
We
We
love
love it
Connie.
here.
We love
love it
Connie.
here.
She works in spirits and wine.
But yeah, I'm really surprised he broke up with Natalie and got engaged really fast. That's just on me though. Like
They both love golf.
they do love golf. They play so much golf, and the outfits they put their daughters in, hilarious.
Golf outfits. Don't even get me started.
Do you like pay attention to NFL outfits?
Do I pay attention to NFL outfits? Let me think. Yes.
Best
Let me
dressed in the
flash back to
NFL.
our previous episode where 40 minutes of it was talking about tunnel fits.
Tunnel fits.
It's important.
It's a very important part of
Let's-
It's
sports.
important.
Pageantry is important.
Look
Let's
good,
talk
play
about-
good.
That's right. That's why I wore this shirt.
Hey, let's
And you
talk
look great.
about-
Thank you.
Questionable.
And now Shock has been muted.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh no, your mic is not.
Our mic is.
I'm going to replace her with a sad trombone.
You know what? We love horns.
Actually,
Hey.
love the trombone.
Yeah.
Yeah, she loves a good bone.
Tom. Hey, yo. Was about to say Tom Shock played the trombone. But
You can't say that anymore.
No,
Okay,
can't say that
okay,
anymore.
no.
Mm.
Okay, give me your like top 3 best dressed in the NFL.
All right, listen. Joe Burrow.
Paige.
That's Paige Beckers to
I
you, ma'am.
know. Joe Burrow and the great comparison to Paige Beckers. Love it. Love it so much. But Joe Burrow is at least redefining what it is to go through a tunnel in an outfit.
Really?
Like,
Is he the Lady Gaga of NFL quarterbacks?
I'll say it. Try me. Quote me on that. Joe Burrow is the Lady Gaga of tunnel outfit
Oh, boy. Mark.
for NFL athletes.
That's good.
All right?
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah, heard it here first.
Shock, you need your own show, but you need to like bring back fashion police in
Me?
sports.
Me? No, it really started with, I will say, Jason Kelsey, because I noticed that this man would wear whatever the fuck he wanted to in the
The
tunnel.
Yeti. He's a
Oh
Yeti.
my gosh, I loved it. Flip flops in the snow. Same.
Groundbreaking.
Same.
So he's a college sophomore
but
up in
you're
the
right.
Northeast.
He
He
is
is a
a
Yeti.
college sophomore at a tailgate.
He is someone that went to Syracuse or is a Buffalo Bills fan, but in the body of an NFL player.
doesn't care.
The beer chugging for me, guys.
Wants
Yeah.
to be
The beer chugging
comfortable.
for me.
He's
I
a-
somehow ended up
he's
with a hot wife. Here we are.
Hey,
Yeah, a
yo,
Shout out
Kylie.
Kylie Kelsey. We love you.
Kylie, we love you if you hear us. But no, the tunnel fits for NFL have really taken off, I feel. And I think, and wow, I'm going to get a lot of hate for this. I think that Taylor Swift really projected this in the fact that people started seeing her in the tunnel, people started seeing her coming to games, and then people started paying attention to who was showing up at games.
Yeah, man.
I'm not going to disagree with you because I distinctly remember once Taylor and Travis were a thing, we were all locked into what Taylor's wearing in the tunnel.
100%.
Thigh-high boots.
She had some
mini
misses in there.
skirts.
Oh,
She did.
She had some hits.
Hey,
Yeah, no,
nobody bats
misses?
1,000.
Hey, I get it. I get it. I
questionable things? Yes. Misses? No.
The freckles, freckles were fire.
Ugh, the freckles.
That girl on Etsy made millions because of Taylor Swift. Just saying.
I don't understand the context.
Okay,
That's right.
So you can buy freckles to like put on your face like a stencil or like
Fake
a temporary
freckles.
tattoo.
Okay.
And Taylor Swift did that, and the girl that made the stencil / temporary tattoo skyrocketed.
Oh, that's good.
Because
Amanda's
of
back
Taylor
there.
Swift.
Amanda knows what it's about.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Awesome.
Yeah, it's a thing. It's an absolute thing.
Just adding freckles.
Just adding freckles.
But let's talk about
Man, beauty standards.
let's talk about some of the men who have great fashion, though. Joe Burrow is one of them. I know that we laughingly compared him to Paige Beckers.
Paige does it better.
She does do it better, and they probably have the same stylist. But what are some other men that we think probably have a stylist letting them go into that tunnel?
You guys got one? Because
Ready?
I got one.
I need to. You go first. I'm trying to think about who else I would.
Jalen Hurts.
Oh, yes.
Oh, you're number one.
Yes.
Great call. Great call.
Oh my
call.
God.
Do
Who?
we just all love Jalen Hurts? Like, it doesn't matter what he
Wait.
wears.
Also, I'm gonna call out Jalen Hurts. He was on an episode with some other Eagles players in Abbott Elementary, and
Yes!
I already adore
Bradley
them. But they're
Cooper.
but they're like
Yes.
so sweet and so adorable. Also well dressed in the episode, so have to plug that too. I was like, oh. Like,
Jalen
such a
Hurts
nice-
could wear a trash bag, and I'd still find him attractive.
Okay, Kesha.
No, but seriously, his outfits are really well put together. Shout out Jalen Hurts, also recently married.
I know.
Shout out marriage. We love
And
it.
his wife is so beautiful, so stupid accomplished. They give me goals. I was like, oh, they're the most adorable, sweet, gorgeous couple ever.
2 rings, 1 season.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
All right, I gave you guys mine. Who's best dressed in the NFL?
Connie.
I don't know. I was so ready to talk about the women's tunnel fits that I was like, why men?
All right.
We don't even care about
so
them.
I'll give you another
But
one.
yes, go.
Tom Brady.
He's not in the NFL anymore.
I know it doesn't matter. Great opportunity.
Great
for a
area.
tunnel fit.
Gray area.
How in the world, like,
Tom
you know
just-
Giselle had,
no,
like,
no.
real
So
input.
here's my issue with Tom Brady.
Who cares?
I'm into it.
There's a thing about the girlfriend
wife
globe,
dresses
though,
me.
So
Tom Brady, the announcer,
Absolutely accurate.
great fits, great look. He's styled by Fox. Things are great.
JJ Watt also.
Tom Brady also is a minority owner in the Vegas Raiders. So it's a gray area. I don't like it.
Oh, okay.
I don't like it.
But does he dress well?
He dresses well because he's on TV. Like, I don't
All
think
right.
that counts.
I'm okay with that though.
Yeah. You guys agree? Because he's on TV? Not
oh yeah, they have people who are gonna make sure they don't
Yeah.
look like shit.
People are doing their
Especially if
jobs
they're, like, an
around him.
announcer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
But also, men just wear suits of different colors and different ties, and they're fine.
Oh, not all the time.
Not all the time.
Not all
A lot
the
of
Could
the
you-
time.
could
For the
you guys
announcers,
argue?
yes.
Could you guys argue that men in suits is the same as women in lingerie?
Elaborate. How do you
Okay.
mean?
Yeah.
Like
please.
in terms of like attractiveness. Like when a guy sees a woman in lingerie, they feel a certain way. When a woman sees a man in a suit, they feel a certain type of way. Is that similar types of ways?
No.
I'm gonna say not for me.
Not for
Yeah.
you.
So I'm gonna. I mean, sometimes, but
You prefer
honestly-
men in lingerie?
Yeah. No.
Okay, first
Just
off,
kidding. Just kidding.
John Tucker must die. Shout out.
I'm sorry. Are you in my dreams? Like,
Yeah. What are you trying to ask?
yeah, duh. I love a man in a bra, but uh,
And a whipped cream bra.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, yeah.
And this is the spicy conversation.
yeah,
we're looking
that's
for.
the one. I mean, I do love a good suit, but honestly, a good like this sounds really silly, but like a good shirt, like even a good classic T-shirt that's fit well. Back
Well,
Yeah.
fitting
yeah.
athleisure for sure.
Yeah, kind of like that. I think that's it because I feel like a suit is, it's good, but it's not as it's not like what you're gonna be wearing every week.
Sure.
So it's still like a.
So
fun
you're telling me
thing.
you wear lingerie every week?
I do. No.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah. What am I, peasant? Of course, yeah. So okay, the answer is not a no, but
I rest my
think-
case, Your Honor.
Yeah.
I just can't compare lingerie to a suit. Like it is. I think in the fashion world, you have to compare a suit.
To black tie.
Suit. It is black tie
Yeah.
affair, black tie affair, black tie affair. if you're gonna compare lingerie to something for a man, it has to be underwear.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of add on to. I think it's easier. Like if you're to be like, okay, they're the ESPN awards, and you have
SBs, ma'am.
okay. First off, fair.
Give them the shout out they deserve.
That's right.
Have,
That's
have a
right.
little wine. It'll help.
Should we get
this is
some more
fine.
wine? Like,
Yeah, the ESPYs. I'm so sorry. That was nonsense. But like, okay, so if you have those awards and you're gonna be okay, so if you're gonna be like an evening gown with a suit, I think that's easier for me to compare. I know it's not the same,
Agreed.
but I think for me it's a little easier to be like, okay, like I think about even times I've seen. This is not, I know, like NFL, but I think about like LeBron James was wearing like he had an amazing suit one time, and I was like, okay, done. Okay,
Not LeBron.
I know.
I know it's different, but he has I think he's got great style. So I've seen, I'm like, that's a great suit. And so for me, that's easier to compare to like an evening gown. So I think that's
formal attire. Formal attire.
I think that's what I mean, like a formal
Okay.
attire comparison.
So let me tell you this, because I am one of those people that sees suits and lingerie in the same. bracket.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I do.
Hey.
There is nothing sexier to me than a three-piece suit. And let me tell you why.
I want to hear this.
You got a man. Let's say I like the blue suits. The blue suits are.
I love blue suits. Pinstripe?
I would go blue, maroon, then pinstripe.
Solid navy.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I saw a navy.
Hey.
A navy
Pinstripe.
is dope. Navy is. Ooh,
Pinstripe, questionable.
I do like a good pinstripe. I can't
It's
help
okay.
Yeah, man.
Okay,
She
go
likes
on,
that
go on.
gangster look.
it. Okay.
Going in like
So
Tony
let me
Soprano.
let me tell you this. You're at an event. It's a little hot in there. They take the jacket off. Then they roll their sleeves on their button-up shirt, and you see that little bit of forearm.
I have to stop you right
I think she
here.
needs more wine.
I
All
think
right.
she does. She's almost out. But I have to stop you right here. Why does that equate to you being in lingerie?
Because it's a little bit of a tease. It's like you're showing me a little bit of skin. You're like teasing me a little bit.
But lingerie is a lot of skin.
Yeah, but like guys don't have an equivalent of lingerie. What am I gonna do? Put them in like.
Boxers?
I'm sorry, boxers.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
boxers. We all know what dudes look like in boxers. It's the same thing they look like in shorts.
Yeah,
It's-
but what if they're
Dude.
silk?
Dudes, no,
no,
wait.
True.
No.
no, you guys.
I was like, I gotta go change my wardrobe.
You guys, it's all about the tease. It's all about the chase. And if you're gonna show me like that much forearm and your muscles are like bulging out, and maybe I see
Soraya.
a vein or two.
A tattoo peeking out?
Absolutely.
Exactly.
I see what's going
Tanner gets me.
I'm sorry.
Well, then
Stu-
if that's the equation, why would it not go lingerie, gray sweatpants?
yeah.
Ooh, that's a good comparison. I'm not mad about that. I'm not mad about that at all.
Especially if he's swinging Adirondacks down there, just damn.
What did you just say?
I
He's
meant
talking
it-
chairs.
no, Adirondack bat. I was talking about
I still can't understand.
big
him.
old wood
I was thinking about
in the
mountains.
sweatpants.
Wait, is that a tree? I don't understand.
Yeah, yeah.
Is he trying to say Adonis? Like,
No, I was.
I know Adirondacks as a chair.
I grew
Yeah,
up in
it's a
city.
wood.
They were just
I
mountains.
was talking about slinging
they're
wood in
mountains.
gray sweatpants. That's
you're
why y'all
talking
like
about
them.
Slinging wood. All right.
Slinging wood needs to be a soundbite.
I hope not.
Okay.
All right. Fantasies aside, back to that.
Oh,
NFL
Fantasy
stuff.
football, great transition.
Sorry. Fantasies aside, no, we have to stop right here real fast, okay? Like, I need the comparison of men in a suit that's like a half suit to be comparable to a tunnel fit for the WNBA. Like,
And
I'm
now-
WA
so-
win.
I'm
Yeah.
all the
so
time.
serious.
I agree.
I
I'm
see
all
that.
about the
I think that
WNBA
makes
tunnel
sense.
fits.
Yeah, like you can be hot in a backwards cap in a whole ass suit as a man, but you need to be equally as hot in a woman walking through the tunnel going to work, just like these men.
Work.
Okay, I think it's about the intentionality of what you're putting on. So
Yes, exactly.
there you go.
I did not expect this to go this way, by the way. When I like planned this out, this was not the direction
Well,
I went
did
in.
we have a plan?
A little.
We had a
We had a
Paquito
little
plan.
bit of a plan.
Paquito plan.
Paquito.
We do need to get to the last part of the plan. Let's talk fantasy.
I got two things before we go to one thing before we go to fantasy.
Okay.
While we're on the subject of fantasy, what's your fantasy Super Bowl matchup
Oh yeah.
for 2025, 2026?
Do you want me to start?
Yeah, you can go first.
All right. My fantasy pick for the Super Bowl is the Packers versus the Steelers. Why? I want the drama. I want Aaron Rodgers to play his old team.
Is
end.
Aaron Rodgers going to make it through a full season?
No, he's going to make 3 snaps.
You know what? I hope he does.
Will he have a man bun?
I hope he does.
I don't.
Man, you got Hat Man running
No.
defense out there. It's going to be rough for old Aaron Rodgers.
You know what? We'll talk if they make the Super Bowl.
Yeah?
Long-term bet.
Hey.
Long-term bet. Paxson, Aaron Rodgers in the Super Bowl. All right.
All right, Connie, go.
Oh, so mine fantasy matchup would be Cowboys Bills because my family's Cowboys fans, but my other family, they're all diehard Bills fan. I went to the Cowboys Bills Thanksgiving game. We were spiking chocolate footballs off the roofs of RVs. We
There
were
you
having
go.
a great time. Convinced some random man named Kyle to jump through a table.
It's
because-
always a
What?
Kyle.
It's always a Kyle.
Shout out
Why
Kyle.
not? So if I can have that happen, we'd be out in the wild and the world would burn no matter who won. And it would just be the most fun time and fun experience for everyone that I know.
What about you?
Yeah. Okay, so mine would be a redo of the Commanders Eagles.
Of course.
That can't be a Super Bowl matchup.
You said fantasy.
You said fantasy.
She's streaming now here.
That's what I'm saying.
Fantasy.
You said fantasy.
Okay,
That's why I'm saying.
fine,
I mean, okay,
fine,
okay.
whatever.
If I have to, I'll say if I. Let me think. If I had to do, well, I don't know.
No, stick
I'm
with
gonna
it. Stick with it.
stick
Stick
with
with
it.
it.
Roll with
Yeah.
it. Roll with it.
I'll
It's
say
fine.
if I.
Trust your gut.
Yeah, if I had to do complete fantasy, like ideal, because basically I would want a rematch of a playoff game, basically.
Yeah.
That would be kind of my like, ideal.
This is a big NFC
Do you
championship
need
game, but it's
closure
the
from
Super
last
Bowl.
season?
I cannot tell you how much I need closure. for this season.
NFC greater than AFC. It should be the
Absolutely.
Super Bowl.
Like, I'm literally sitting here being like, outside of the Kansas City Chiefs, like, okay, maybe the Buffalo Bills, Baltimore Ravens. I do want to see Lamar in a Super Bowl game.
I
think
love the
Would
Ravens.
love that.
I think I
Yeah.
would. Yeah, and now that Cooper Rush plays for the Ravens, like, I have a little.
I was rooting for them.
Do that
Extra.
again.
little feels. Little feels. Yeah, so I think for me it would be Cowboys and Ravens. I think that'd be a lot of fun. I think it would just be a whole lot of offense and no defense. Because
Yeah, a
no
shootout.
D is fun.
I know we are running out of time, but I had to throw out there. I am so happy for Josh Allen and Haley Steinfeld.
They're the
Agree.
cutest married couple ever. He
They're
loves her
so
so much. He's so
cute.
sweet in interviews
Oh
about her.
my god.
Yeah, I'm obsessed.
All right, so fantasy football drafts are right around the corner.
Oh goodness.
Literally, we're planning ours. It looks like ours is going to be September 1st. Huh? Labor Day. Yes, Labor Day. Do you guys have any good advice for first-time fantasy football players?
I do.
Go.
I actually thought about this question for a while because I have played fantasy football for 15 to 20 years. I'm terrible. I shouldn't give advice, honestly. In the beginning, great. I was totally fabulous. Made it to my playoffs, made it to the finals one time. But in recent years, I've been slacking. I don't know what it is. Who knows?
Oh my god, that is so silly.
What I have found is the less research I do, or the less I know about players, the better I perform. So my advice, which is honestly terrible advice, don't do any research.
Just wing it, man.
Wing
I
it.
ain't mad about it.
Just vibes.
Go.
That's the way I play.
Vibes. Go for whose names sound the best. Which numbers do you like the most?
Which is a best.
Which
dress.
mascot would beat the other?
Exactly.
Who's hotter than the other?
Who's got the better tunnel fits?
If you have Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley on the same team, you're probably gonna win.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just
my
Saquon Barkley's thighs, calves, hamstrings, you're good.
That's a team in itself. Yeah.
my one piece of advice is always pick at least one player that is on your favorite team.
Aw,
It
Aw.
allows you to like continue to root for that team.
it gives you an emotional
It-
attachment.
gives you thank you. It gives
Yeah.
you emotional attachment to that team.
I'm the same way. I have
And-
one cowboy always.
the more combinations you have with that, if you have a quarterback, wide receiver, defense,
Queen of
And
the
a kick.
stack right here.
hey, it allows you to have that emotional attachment. I love that so much. Thank you. But
You're
that's my
welcome.
only advice.
I will say the stack is a high risk, high reward though. Like, if that's a
Absolutely.
shit game, it's a shit shit week for you. It's fine. my advice is if you've never played, just do it. Like, people are going to be happy that you're trying, that you're wanting to learn, that you're excited, that maybe that'll basically be a bye week for them, and that's okay. But if you don't get started, you're not going to be able to find that enjoyment and get that motivation to keep going. Then if you're not yet ready to start for drafting your own team with individual players, start by finding one of those leagues that want to do, hey, just who's going to win, and rank the order in which you think they're actually going to win, right? Put down the points for that and make sure that you're like actually watching the games and caring about, okay, yeah, this team has really well-performing players. This one's been trashed these last couple of weeks, and get to know the team before you get to know the human. So it's a little starter nugget. Or if you ever get bored, you can come sit with me at a bar, and I'll put prop bets around on.
I was gonna say, come to this bar.
Come to this bar. I will be sitting there drinking wine, eating flatbreads, and yelling at the TVs. But I like to doing in the moment prop bets on, hey, I bet you one drink the next flag's going to be on this team, because it gets you engaged in the game, and you're suddenly like watching out for different things that you're not thinking about.
I second that. I
Shot
second that.
bets. Charlie and I shot bets
Ooh.
all the time.
Do not recommend shot
So
bets.
I was gonna say,
Please drink responsibly, y'all.
Charlie's birthday 2 years ago. You were with us.
Oh no.
You can't. did you
No,
come too?
not me.
So it was during one of the. It was Rihanna's Super Bowl. I don't remember. It was Eagles and Chiefs, but Rihanna was the halftime show, and it happened to be Charlie's birthday, and we legitimately made shot bets on every prop bet.
Oh man,
Hard pass.
It was so much fun.
It was really fun. It was really fun. I remember.
toe up on the flow.
All right, what's your advice?
Yeah, okay, so mine's potentially a little controversial, but one that I like to do is, so if you're playing fantasy football, normally you're going to choose like a running back first, and then usually a wide receiver. Like, normally you're going to target those players. I actually like to choose my quarterback a little sooner than
Same.
people expect.
Same.
So maybe it's not normally going to be like the first or second pick, but it might be third or fourth. The reason I say that is I do feel like if you have a strong quarterback, and I think it goes to what we were saying earlier, you don't always have to overthink it. Like, if you're playing on an app, a lot of times they'll give you the ranking or the description of the player. I do find if you have a strong quarterback, that can help center the game in a lot of ways, even more than a running back or wide receiver. Only reason I say is I feel like there are a lot of times a lot of injuries that happen. So that's probably my one thing. I probably tend to choose a quarterback a little sooner than most people do. And I have found that's helped a lot. Like, one example I'll give is I remember I chose Patrick Mahomes. I think he was my third pick one season, helped me win. Granted, that's like one of his better seasons.
Oh, he's definitely third round.
Third
worthy.
pick.
Yeah, but I say that, and this was when he was like kind of starting out.
Okay.
Not like now. But I only say it to say that I do feel like, again, if you have a strong quarterback, it can help a lot in a season, and there's that stability and leadership that comes in that can help override some injuries. on
It
other teams.
carries your whole season.
Yeah, exactly. So that's my one advice.
I will say, for me, it's all about the trades. I think a lot of, especially new fantasy football players, are so hesitant to make trades because you work so hard on your draft strategy. You build this beautiful roster, and you're like, this is it. These are the dudes I'm riding with. I'm going to hit that waiver wire, whatever. But I think being open to trades and taking those risks go a long way.
So in
Yeah.
my league, it costs $2 a trade.
So in my dynasty league, you can throw in money as well. Like, we do the same thing. We have a $200 budget that we get at the beginning of every season. You can throw that in there, and that's also because our waiver wire is done via auction. So you can throw in money. And
Yeah,
that's
ours
pretty
is an
dope.
all auction league, so it's blind bidding all week.
I love that. I love
Yeah.
I love an
Auction
auction.
is so hard.
I'm bad with money management in real life. There's no reason why I should do it to manage a team.
you're
No,
like,
it
now I'm
definitely-
like a fictional
It definitely
so thank you.
adds like another element. And for the record, guys, I'm a defending champ in my dynasty league.
Hey.
So not it's like one thing to
Hey.
win like a PPR or a normal fantasy league, but I won like a dynasty league. Like, I built my roster over 3 years in one. So
I-
like,
There you go.
Take that advice.
shameless plug right
Take
here.
that
You have like a little ham horn kind of deal? Yeah, we'll take that.
I was going to ask if Christine was in a PPR league or a dynasty league. Sounds like
Okay,
a normal
so
league. I don't.
no, PPR, not Dynasty.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Can we talk about vampire leagues?
I was to
Or
say, I'm in a
yeah,
PPR league and a vampire league.
Yeah, tell us more about the vampire thing, because that's cool as
Because
fuck.
creepy.
Okay, so shout out to my dear friends that invited me into this. I met them through Kickball. They're fantastic. So basically, the Vampire League, we have a 12-team league, and the vampire is the person who lost the previous season. So when it comes to our draft time, all 11 other teams will draft their full roster, not just starting roster, their full roster, bench included, and then the vampire can get anybody else, which by that point is absolute trash. Like, there's no one left that you would really think off the top of your head, yeah, I want that guy. So during the first couple weeks up until bye weeks start, they are the only ones allowed to pick up off the waiver. They're playing, they're trading, like you're saying, like really being strategic about it. Sometimes there's a little bit of collusion, which makes it really fun.
I love collusion.
And so nobody else can pick up from the waivers at all until bye weeks start. However, if the vampire beats your team, they can choose one player that you started and acquire them, and they'll give you someone else that they have on their roster.
Could you imagine losing Josh Allen?
It's possible. I've seen it happen. I think last
Haley
season our
Steinfeld?
vampire was like on a winning
You're
streak, and everyone was stressed about it. It was
Yeah.
bad. So that point, some people were like, I'm just going to start my whole bench so I don't lose anybody that I really like, which also is kind of gross. I'm like, just let them play and see what happens. But it's super fun. It's a good time, and you're just kind of like betting about it. And we've got some good friends in that league that Tanner knows very well, and so we'll make some shot bets on that for sure.
I love it. So one of the other games that we all play is a little bit of pick'em, and some of us play pick'em against the spread. And I gotta say, like, K-Shock will send me like the list, and I'm like, oh, I don't know, because she wants my take. What are you thinking when you make those decisions? Because you pick what, 5 teams a week?
5 teams a week against the spread. You have to get all 5 correct. And it is very often somebody does not win. And it rolls over into the next week. It is insane. It is my favorite, probably, betting sports that I do. And I have no rhyme or reason into how I pick what I pick. But home teams
Just vibes.
definitely have a vibe
Yeah.
and an inclination for me.
Do you guys do pick'em or anything like that?
I used to, and then I remember specifically when I was in college, I would help a couple of the girls in my dorm like go through the list and see who they're liking, who they're not. I'm like, but you can't just always pick the favorite. There's always going to be one or two upsets.
Nobody bats
and
1,000. Yeah.
It never makes sense. It's always like the Pats against someone that is actually relevant. It's always like the Jets against someone who's actually relevant. Like, why are they winning? Nobody knows.
Against the spread
Makes no sense.
negates all of that,
Yep.
which makes it so difficult. I have no rhyme or reason on how I should suggest how to do that, but here we are.
Throw some
So
names on the
good luck,
dartboard.
America.
Good luck, everybody.
All right. Where can our viewers find all of you beautiful ladies? Connie, you first.
All right, so I am on Instagram at Connie Marie Tam, and most importantly, I am also managing our Instagram for Water's Edge Winery at Water's Edge Winery _Dallas, and we also have a Facebook page as well.
Yeah, so I'm not super on social media, so you can either find me here or on someone else's page, basically.
Shock.
Oh, I am on TikTok, X, formerly known as Twitter, or Instagram at K_shock.
And like always, you can find us at pouring.takes on Instagram, pouringtakes.com. You'll get linked to all of our channels. We're on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. And guess what? We have merch. So get your t-shirts, your water bottles, your hats, your sweatshirts, whatever you want, we probably have. And thank you, ladies, for joining me on this fun NFL-themed episode. Thank you, Water's Edge Winery and
time.
Bistro, for getting me sufficiently drunk.
Oh.
I am starving. I'm going to eat some really good food here. Thank you, Tanner, for making us look beautiful as
Thank you,
always.
Tanner.
And we will see you on the Cowboys episode on August 18th. Cheers, guys.
Boo.
Thanks a lot. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Pouring Takes. Thank you so much for joining us. Pouring Takes is Charlie, Rhea, Brandon, and Tanner. This is brought to you by OMGFixit.com, Throw It Back Karaoke, and special thanks to Water's Edge Winery in Lake Highlands, Texas.